this Wander Beauty concealer. It's something that I use to color correct under my eyes, and I'm trying to find it. By the way, I'm currently using my little makeup organizer that I shared on recent lives, and it is so worth it. It is one of my favorites. And oh, I can't stop using it. If you guys want me to share that for upcoming lives as well, and talk about that more in case you missed it in my last live, I will definitely share that so you guys can get a discount on that because it is a lifesaver. I've been organizing my makeup and using it every single day now. So what I love about this Wander Beauty Dualist matte and I don't know the full name. Like here we go. Um, yeah, Dualist matte stick, illuminating liquid. So we've got two sides. We've got the matte stick here on one side, and then we've got the illuminating liquid side. So when I want a dewier, lighter finish, I go ahead with this in. Um, and for heavier coverage, I use the other end because it's a little bit thicker of a formula and finish, so it's going to conceal more for me. But I usually start off with this, and it's like a nice light, especially when I want like really light makeup and I don't want to wear anything heavy, or I don't want to wear makeup at all. I just want to conceal around my eyes. This is what I'll use. Sometimes I'll use a color corrector underneath as well, but I have been loving that. Like, look at this. I haven't blended this side in, but like you can already see like the difference. Um, and something you guys need to know is that as you apply makeup, you want something that's going to sit nicely on the skin. And when it settles in, that's where it's even more important. How does the product settle into the skin? And how will it last? And these products right now have been things that I've been loving, especially for the summer, because I don't want something that's heavy and thick and getting sticky and making me feel gross. And at the same time, I want something that's going to last and look good and not be like melting off my face by the end of the summer, hot summer, humid day in New York City. Um, and these products have been doing it for me. It keeps it nice and light, and not thick and gross, and it stays put. What I'll do sometimes too, especially because it's easy for me to crease because I do have oilier lids, is I definitely set my eyes. I put a little bit of setting powder on the same brush that I use to blend out my concealer, and I just go ahead and set above my eyes so that I don't have any creasing on my eyelids. So that's pretty much the base of my face, and that's what I've been using. Um, and I love these pieces. They're great. They're fantastic. But yeah, so like suppose if I wanted a little extra coverage, I can go ahead to my other side, take out that little mat, and it's really like smooth and silky. It's gonna give you definitely more of a fuller coverage. As you can see, like you can already start seeing it change when I go ahead and apply. Um, and for the days where I didn't do my best job getting my beauty sleep, this is what I'm going to use. Or maybe if I have a blemish that I want to, hide a little bit more, that's what I'm going to use as well. And again, I just sort of tap it out with my little concealer brush here, gently, blending it in, not pulling or tugging at the skin, especially with a thicker formula like this because it's just going to pull at my skin more if I tug at it. And then whatever remaining on my brush, I go ahead and run it down my nose for a nice little light highlighting. Um, and then I will actually contour with my bronzer after that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quickly while I move along. And I'm going to go ahead and share some of the other products. But if you guys have any questions right now, you can totally ask away. Right now, what I'm using is Kosas bronzer to bronze my face. I believe Berry Shop does have Kosas as well. I didn't include them this time because I completely forgot, and I actually didn't even check to see if Berry Shop had them. But I will definitely include them next time if they are here on Berry Shop. But it's a nice little bronzer that I use from Kosas that I feel like brings shape to my face, but I bronze. And so the way that I bronze is like essentially that zone, right? Bringing along my forehead for where it's kind of, wherever the sun will, kiss me and hit me and give me that little warm glow. Contouring my cheeks essentially along my jawline, keeping it pretty light. Um, and here I have my next step, which is, clay